YouTube. This is a first for me. And Abby is in here with me so that we can make sure that I am where I'm supposed to be. So if you are joining me live, let me know, and we can make sure that this is set on the right settings for our very first Make It Monday. And let me just say, I might at the moment be regretting my life choices. This was my idea. It was something that I thought of, something I thought would be fun because it's not planned. The product I don't see until the morning of. And then I have a limited amount of time. I just need to make a project. And so it was something that would get my creative juices flowing, and then it would be live. And now I'm thinking to myself, what was I thinking? Like, oh my gosh, what is this going to be like? So anyway, thank you all for being patient with me as I traverse this new Make It Monday segment that hopefully continues. If I don't just change my mind. Anyway, is it working, Abby? Am I good to
Yep.
go? Okay, we're good. I am, for those of you joining, this is a new segment for me. It will stream live, obviously, on YouTube, and it is an unscripted, unrehearsed, creative time, really just for me. So I'm going to talk through my process. If that will benefit you, fantastic. But there's always something that I need to create for, or someone I'm thinking of, or I just want to get creative outside of work stuff. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to have these unscripted, unplanned Make It Mondays. So we'll see what I can make in the next 15 to 30 minutes with the products that Abby has provided me and whatever's on my desk. And we'll kind of go from there. So feel free to drop comments and questions in the comment section because Abby is here with me and she can kind of grab those. So are we ready to get started?
We got
All
Anna
right.
from Virginia and Rhonda from Texas.
Oh, hi everyone. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera around. I think I can do this on YouTube the same way. Oh, there we go. Hi, say hi, Abby.
Hi.
Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around and see if I can get it in my this camera holder. This is old school. This is like how I used to do my Facebook Lives. Okay, this is the product that Abby set on my desk. So we've got ornamental Christmas. We're going Christmas vibes, Abby. And then we've got the dies that go with. We've got some accessories. We've got some of these really cool large gold hoops, if I choose to use those. And we've got black and white and gold baker's twine as well. And we've got some designer series paper. Okay, Abby, what is this designer series paper called?
Modern Christmas.
Modern Christmas, which, I mean, hi, you have me at the black and white, so I'm happy about that. I've been thinking that even though Abby has put some Christmas stuff here, I am going to say, like, there are no rules, right, Abby?
Nope. That's the beauty of it.
So we can pretty much do whatever we want. So I'm going to stick with the black and white theme. I am almost out of thank you cards. So on my desk, there is a stamp set. I'm gonna pull out because I'm gonna use this thank you, I think. Is that gonna fit in here? I have something in my mind that I think I'm gonna use. Okay, I think that's gonna work for the thank you. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the designer series paper, probably. We'll pick one. I'm gonna use the twine, maybe this die, and I'm not gonna use the Christmas stamp set. Maybe, I might. For the inside. We'll see how sparse my thank you looks. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to stick with a standard card size. And should we add some color? I think I'm going to stick with black this time. Just the color combo from the designer series paper. You're all going to be shocked, I know. But we'll just pull some black cardstock from my collection. And I'm thinking just a regular card size is going to work. I'm going to do half a sheet, not long ways, which would be cute, but for this one I think I'm gonna do standard for me. So just cutting that in half at 5.5. I'm gonna fold it so that I can get sizing. Let's see if this is gonna fit. Do you think this will fit on here? I may or may not be able to mail it if I put this in there. What do we think? Do you think I can mail this? If the ring is in the envelope, I might have to pat it or protect it a little bit. But I have some thank yous that I need to do. So I think this is going to be my base. And I'm going to, many of you are familiar with 4-step cards. So that's what I'm going to start with today. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a more black pattern. Oh, by the way, you didn't see all of the really cool gold. Maybe I should do a gold background. Let's do this one. That's pretty. So I'm just going to create a card base. So just starting out standards, this is going to sit right here. Maybe I should have it be a little bit more long and skinny. That might work. So I'll cut it right there on that mark. It's very official. You can see my nail mark. So that's actually going to be, what does that look like? Just over 3.5. But I'm cutting right down the center of that. And then I think I'm going to do, so here's what I'm going for on the card base, is this piece down the center. So I think I'm going to have the black side show, and I'm going to cut it right at 5.5 because I want that designer series paper to go from top to bottom. So we'll just go with that and line that up. I'm building my card from the bottom up. I tend to do that. Maybe all of you are like that too. I feel like that's that's my normal mode. So we'll just build and adapt as we go along. So I've got my card base. Got about just over 1/4 of an inch on each side. So I'm good with that. Oh, do we like it this way? I think I like it this way. Okay, so we're going to go for kind of a vertical outline. I've got my gold here. And then I'm going to use, I think this style will work in my mini machine. I'm going to cut out maybe some white. Grab this.
Stacy says she also starts from the bottom up.
Oh, I love that I'm not alone in that. Stacy and I, we stamp similarly then, or create similarly. Okay, so I've got some white. That's going to be white enough. I'll have to trim that down a little bit so it will fit roughly. Okay. Because this is what I'll stamp on, is this die cut piece. So set this to the side, and my plates, I'll run this through. This is going to be my focal point, I think. This is where I'm going to put my thank you, and then we'll decide if we need other embellishments on there. But I do need a thank you card. There was somebody this weekend, I went to church, and they taught an amazing lesson, and I wanted to send a thank you, and then I looked in my stash at home, and I didn't have any thank you cards. So knowing that I was coming into work today and doing Make It Monday, I thought, well, great, then I'll just make a thank you card for this person that had some insights that I really appreciated yesterday. So that's going to be who this card is for. Okay, so how does this look inside here? What do we think? Do we like this? I think it looks good. We good with this? How are we feeling so far about this Make It Monday process? And feel free to chime in with suggestions, or, hey, Sarah, what about? Okay, I'm going to do some stamping on this one. Let's see, where are my blocks? I think that, oh yeah, that's going to work. Okay. I'll use my thank you. Grab a block out of here. The question is, should we emboss or should we stamp in black? I might be feeling embossing. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have this? You didn't know you were along for such a ride.
Anna says she loves it so far.
So far, so good. Okay, so and sometimes things are going to work out, and sometimes they're not.
Stacy votes emboss, so
Okay,
good
all right,
choice.
perfect. Then we'll just do some embossing. I'm going to center it. So embossing is fun. It's like one of those first techniques that you fall in love with, I feel like, in stamping. So got my thank you. Oh, too much. Too much.
I do that all the time. Too aggressive with the
The flicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. There we go. We're good. We'll set this aside. And then the question will be, I don't think hold please, because I don't think my heat tool is plugged in, which is good because I wouldn't want to start a fire or something. So it's always good to have it unplugged, but I will just make sure. It's a good thing you can't see this behind the scenes. I'm crawling on the floor. All right. We'll do some embossing.
It's always so magical.
It is. This is the best part. I think this is like the ah and the ooh part. Okay. We've got gold. Is there anything better than black and white and gold? I might be a little bit biased. It's fine. All right. So this is our card base. Basically a 4-step card. Just maybe altered a little bit. Card base, designer series paper, sentiment, a little bit of bling, and now I'm going to pull it all together. So I'm going to use some of the baker's twine, and let's decide how we want to do this, because I want this to tie onto the ring right here, but I want it to kind of go around the card. So I'm trying to think of how to do that best, or actually, better yet, okay, I have an idea. We'll see if this works. We'll tie a little bow on the ring at the top, and then, okay, that is an ugly bow. Hold please, we got to fix this. Okay, I will fix it. And then trim these little guys right here. I don't use like twine a lot in my crafting, but I think this is cute. So, and it was available to me, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna need to tack this when we get there. Don't worry, it's coming. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use some dimensionals on this one. Oh, pulled out some strips. Where are my, there we go. Some other ones. Oh, and I've got minis. Okay, minis and strips. Perfect. That will work. All right, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to plop one of these on here in the center, because that's where my thank you is going to go, roughly. Kind of get this lined up. So as long as it's under there, we're good. And then I'm going to grab my baker's twine and just right down the center. Stick that down. I don't want it to be, I kind of want it to be in the middle of these circles. And we'll just trim that. It's not going to stay. Hold please. Get that to stay. I feel like I'm going to need some extra adhesive for this. I feel like it's not going to stay. Okay. We need it to stay. I don't want that coming off. So we're going to tack it. All right. No one is going to see that. That's the best part. Okay, so we've got some, let's see how this is going to go on top. Okay, so it's going to kind of go like this. So I'll center this. We'll use the minis since I've got them out. That did not come off the right way. So it's kind of a faux kind of ornament, I think is how this is going to end up looking. But it's not going to be an ornament. It's going to be a cool accent for this card. And the person that I'm thinking of, she's kind of got a bold style, so this is going to work great. Was my head in the camera, Abby?
Nope.
Okay, good. That looks about centered. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere. This is where I'm going to fix my bow. It's going to be great. So I'm going to adhere these. I could have tied that, but I'm afraid that it's like not going to work. And so I'm just going to use some glue dots and tack it down. Do we think it will stay? Do you guys feel like this is a good idea? Do you feel like I'm going to need to tack it any differently? I think this is going to hold the ring and the twine in place at the top. How do we feel about this? Do you think it's going to stay? They're pretty strong. Oh, I got to center it. And then I can add it down here too. Right there. Just a little bit of glue dot right here. No one will ever know. Oh, I like it. It's totally going to work. And then I've got some of that white cardstock. I want to have a white panel on the inside. So I'm going to cut an inside piece. But I'm probably going to, let's see, 4 1/4. We'll do 4. So I have a border on the inside by 5 1/4. So far, so good. It's just a happy 4-step card. So one of these days when I'm less nervous, I'll do some kind of fun fold or something that comes to mind. But for today,
It's just the first episode.
I love how this is coming together, actually. And I like that it's unplanned. You're going to have to remind me of that, Abby, 2 minutes before I start every time. Okay, so, and then I think I actually might do this on the inside just to cover up my string. I think it's cute. So we'll do that same 5 1/2. So that the inside mimics the outside. And then it'll be a nice surprise when you open it. And it will hold my twine in place. What do we think? So far, so good. How do we feel about this thank you card?
Stacy says she loves the card and how you went outside the box with the sweet.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not Christmas. We got thank you. I had thank you on my brain today. I have someone I need to thank. And so this will work well for what I need. You guys, we did it. We did it. The first one, first Make It Monday. Let me get the camera flipped around. Success. Yay. And it was probably after the explanation, probably what, like 15 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay, that was my goal. I want to be between 15 and 30 minutes. And so this time we've got a card. And now that I have a template, I can make 2 or 3 or 4 more if I choose to, because now I know how the card comes together. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be an adventure every time we do a Make It Monday. So be sure to check back. It won't be every Monday probably, but we'll let you know when Make It Mondays are coming along so that you can join and follow along. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tips or tricks, or if you want to request product that Abby surprised me with, because that's part of the gig. I don't know what I'm using before Monday morning, so it's always a surprise. So if you have suggestions, then drop them in the comments. All right, everyone, thanks so much for joining. Talk to you soon. Maybe. Okay, Abby, you're gonna have to tell me how to like not be live. anymore.
I don't know.
Ah, help me. Where do we go? You
Exit.